Great day everyone! Welcome back to Ram's tutorial. If you are new here in my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're updated in my latest videos. Today viewers, we're going to discuss about types of sentences, but we're going to concentrate telling sentence and asking sentence. Why we study grammar and why we are going to study about types of sentences. Remember class, we study about grammar. Grammar class is important because it is our language that makes it possible for us to talk about language. People associate grammar with errors and correctness. But knowing about grammar also help us understand about the sentences and what we call constructing paragraphs to make it clear and interesting and precise. Once again, welcome back again to Ram's tutorial. Okay, today viewers, students, we're going to present our topic about telling and asking sentences. These are parts of or types of sentences. But we're going to concentrate about two types of sentences. Telling means it's declarative sentence. It tells something about the sentence, whether the predicate or the subject. So remember, subject is the doer of the actions, and predicate is what you call, it tells about what the doer is doing. Talking about asking sentence, my dear viewers, it asks a question. It ends with a question mark, and this is what you call an interrogative sentence. Now we are going to proceed to our exercises. Okay, exercises is what you call part of motivating the learners, the minds of the learners. I want them to open their minds in understanding and identifying, telling, and asking sentence. Let's have first here, number 1. The boat is sinking. That means to say, class, when we're going to identify the first one sentence, that the boat is sinking. From the word sink, that means it's drowned, something like that. Is for example, they can encounter that the weather is not good. That means the reasons. So first here in our sentence, we can't identify that this is what you call T-is. Means to say, telling sentence. It tells about the boat. What happened to the boat? Is sinking. Our subject is boat and our predicate is sinking. Is sinking. Second, why are you sleepy? So we have a question mark. Why are you sleepy? Antok ka pa. Okay, that means to say, sleepy means you are something, okay, take rest like that. From the word why, it marks us that this sentence is he is. That means to say, asking sentence with a question mark signed. Third, we like nutritious food. We means it's plural. It talks about 2 or more than persons that they like nutritious food. Nutritious food is our what you call predicate. We is our subject and like is what you call the verb. That means to say this is what you call T-is or telling sentence, because it tells about how nutritious food is it, that somebody's like it. So we know that the fact that once the food is nutritious or the foods are nutritious, we are exciting to taste it. Next, number 4. The persons inside the room are all teachers. That means to say in our sentences, it talks about teachers. And who are the persons? Teachers. And where are the teachers? Inside the room. So our sentence is complete. So our subject is persons. That means to say, this is what we call T-is. It ends with a period. It tells something sentence. It completes sentence. So we can understand that the persons inside the room are all teachers. Lahat po sila ay mga guro. Okay, remember that teachers' work are very what we call It's a noble profession that we need to sacrifice ourselves just to teach students, just to impart our knowledge, to learn them from us. So we need to mold every young, what we call individuals, to make a better citizen. 5. What are you waiting for? There is a question mark, class. Remember that this sentence is AS. That means to say asking sentence. It asked, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for somebody, you're waiting for your daddy, you're waiting for your friends. It's just because of WH word that what is asking. What are you waiting for? Okay? That's very easy, class. But remember, we need to understand every sentence so that it's easy for us to identify them whether it's telling or asking sentence. 6. My friends wait for me at the park. Where are my friends wait for me? At the park. That means our sentence is completed. So our subject is friends. They're waiting for us at the park. So this is what you call a TS, a telling sentence. That was number 8. Number 7, our books have blue covers. That means to say, it talks about books. It talks about what color of the books are. It's blue covers of the book. It talks about are. That means to say that ours. Okay, just are what we call books. These are what we call these sentences, or this sentence. It shows about TS, or telling sentence. Remember, class, again, the telling sentence, it tells something, it describes something about the subject and the predicate. It talks about what the sentence is. 8. Maho is not here yet. That means to say, he gave us a sign that Maho was not yet. So that means to say, Maho is our subject. Okay? Is not here yet is our predicate. This is a complete sentence. It shows about TS, or telling sentence. Remember, class, you need to understand the definition of each types of sentences. Remember, we need to clarify some what you call each sentences, and of course, remember, class, grammar is very much important to us. In order to converse it people to people, we communicate them well. Let's proceed to number 9. Okay. Number 9. Where is your house? Okay, it's asking. It ends with a question mark, class. So this is what we call, it's introducing with WH. This sentence, it shows about AS, or asking sentence. It's asked, where is your house? Your location, the exact location of your house. 10. Where did the mouse go? So these types of sentences, it's asking about the mouse. Where the mouse go? So this is what you called AS, class. Asking sentence. It has a question mark, a punctuation mark that we're going to use, a type of questions. 11. Bring the kind woman here. So that means to say this number 11 sentence, it shows about we're going to bring a kind woman here. That means to say kind-hearted woman. So it ends with a period. And this is what we call telling sentence. It tells about what kind of woman are we going to bring to that particular place. 12. Check your wallet. Oh, class, it's funny. So we have to check our wallet every 15th or 30th of the month. Why? And that is our payday or salary day. But of course, like right after checking our wallet, it's gone. The money's gone. Why? There are lots of expenses that we need to pay it. So these sentences, it shows about TS. That means to say telling sentence. Number 13. kindly open the windows. Remember class, this type of sentences, kindly open, the word kindly, that means to say it's what we call a request sentence. But we're going to discuss about TS or telling sentence. It ends with a period. Like that. 14. Please look at me. It ends with a period. But this is also a kind of request sentence. But this belongs to TS. Telling sentence. It tells about how he or she looking at me. We need to ask them permissions. We need to ask their what you call the attentions before we look at us. 15. The last number class. Cook soup for us. I like it. Please. This is a request sentence, but this is, it ends with a period. This is telling sentence. It tells about that we ask somebody to cook soup for us, especially today. It's cold day. Once again, viewers, thank you for listening. This is preferred by Teacher Ram. Or you can call me Teacher Raf if you want. Okay? Why I discuss it to you so that viewers, students, you learn a lot from my teachings through proper using of grammar. Once again, so long class, and see you in my next videos. Don't forget to subscribe to Ram's tutorial channel. Bye-bye and God bless us all.